Hello, one and all. This is Luckless Lovelocks back with Shardlight, and we were just talking to Gordon. The aristocracy made him an offer that seemed pretty good. God, I wish.
If you spot anyone with signs of advanced green lung, be sure to report them to the Ministry of Medicine.
I really wish I could turn those off.
Will save lives.
Hey, Gordon.
Amy.
Let's see if he's
what are
made a
you looking
decision.
for?
Bye, Gordon.
Goodbye. Amy.
I guess
Come back
we're
in.
done with talking with Gordon. So we still have to help out Pop. I didn't want to go here. I just wanted to go to the right. We still have to help out Pop because his farm's suffering. See if Gus has anything to say.
Just couldn't stay away, could you?
No, I haven't. See you later, Gus.
You bet.
Nope. What did we get? We've got the bucket, pistol, crossbow, lottery ticket, flowers. Okay.
Hello, Marishka.
Amy, hello.
Oh yeah, we had to get feed for Pop, I think.
Looks like you had quite the harvest.
Yes, thankfully. Though nothing is keeping very long. Weeds have become a big problem. Anything you want? You're looking very skinny these days. You should eat. Take a pumpkin. Have
Oh.
a price for you. You can make pumpkin soup. You need your strength.
No, it's okay.
One of these days, you'll get so skinny, you'll turn around and I won't be able to see you anymore.
It's all right, Marishka. I ate yesterday. I'll be fine for a little while longer.
No, you worry me when you say things like that.
Relax, it's okay. I'm not dead yet.
Weeds. Ah.
You said something about weeds being a problem? What are they called? What do they look like?
Blue burglar. It grows very fast, very difficult to control. Pretty blue flowers, though. Too bad they ruined my vegetables. Luckily, I finally got them under control. They won't come back for a long time.
Marishka, is this by any chance the weed you were telling me about?
Yes, take it away, Amy, and be careful. You let that thing get into the ground, and before you know it, they're everywhere.
I'll be
Oh.
careful with it, I promise.
Is that the flower that we have? I'm just thinking, is that something that the animals that Pop's raising can eat? We plant some of that?
You know, as tough as things are, I feel like I've got the perfect life.
I'm happy for you, Amy. You're always so positive.
I have to go now.
Okay, you come back and see me again soon, all right?
I guess it's worth a shot. Let me just check out over here one more time before I go. Also, fill the bucket with
I
water.
can't see any
Yeah.
Hi, Nelson.
Good to see you, Amy. What can I do for you?
I think
There's
I'd
some
like
new
to
book I
read
could
for a
read?
while.
Of course. What sub...
I don't think so.
Actually,
As you...
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the farm and see. I don't know. Get the flower will help. Maybe.
pretty impressive selection this week. Marishka actually managed to fill up her entire stand.
Maybe. The salt flats, there's a locked door there. There's the cathedral we haven't been into yet. Not sure what else to do at the Centrix factory. Let's check out the farm. We could try the flower out, maybe?
Pop, have you seen this weed before?
Okay.
Sure, that's Blue Burglar. I haven't seen it in ages, though. Where'd you get it?
There's some growing near my place. Why is it called Blue Burglar?
Because it creeps up on you, seemingly overnight. Plant just one and your whole field will be full of them in a month.
Would your sheep eat it?
I think they'd eat anything
There
at
you
this
go.
point. Wouldn't hurt to try. Thanks, Amy. I'll go get some more and plant it tonight. At least the sheep we've got left might still stand a chance.
Happy to help.
Okay. So, I think we've helped everyone we have to, right?
Hey, Pop,
What's going on, Amy?
I have to go.
Come back and...
Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh no, don't want to mess with the corpse. So let's go talk to Danton, see if we've earned her trust yet.
Butcher, a word, if you would.
Yeah, what is it?
The Ministry of Resources is in need. You are hereby requested to provide your stocks of meat for government distribution.
But I hardly have any meat to spare, and it'll be a while before I can get more.
Be that as it may, Aurelius has extended you the courtesy. In exchange, you will be provided 2 water purifiers per month.
I don't know. I have to think about it.
Very well. If you change your mind, please notify the Ministry. But know that this offer will not last forever.
He's got
Good
an
day
offer
to you,
also.
citizen.
Makes sense.
Just couldn't stay away, could you?
No,
Nice.
your sheep should be fine now.
Really? What did you do?
Just gave Pop some blue burglar. He said it should be able to feed the sheep soon.
Oh, you're a lifesaver, Amy. I can't thank you enough.
I'm just glad I could help.
I'm not sure if I wasn't carrying the flower, I'm not sure I would have thought of that.
I saw you having words with that guard. What was that all about?
Yeah, nothing. He was just trying to get me to sell out to the government. I promised Danton I'd give the rebels my extra supplies. I'm not betraying her for the wigheads.
I admire your loyalty. See you later, Gus.
You bet.
Okay, so we've helped out the two
It's
of them.
in no condition to be.
No. Let's go talk to Danton again. See if that was enough for her. Oh,
Glad to see you've returned. I assume you've managed to sort things out with our suppliers?
Yes.
You've done well, Amy. I think you'll get along here just fine. But understand this. Committing yourself to help the Resistance is not a promise made lightly. We require your full cooperation and transparency. No secrets or lies. Do I make myself clear?
yeah, seriously, I expect the same from you, Danton.
I understand, but remember not to ask for things you can't return.
Naturally. Now come with me.
Oh, the secret layer.
Thank you for helping our suppliers. As you can probably tell, recruitment has been slow, which has hindered our progress. But I think with your help, we just may be able to initiate some changes.
What is it you had in mind?
That letter you brought us came from our contact in the Ministry of Medicine. It contained extremely valuable information. I need you to infiltrate the Ministry of Medicine and confirm what this letter says. Do you have any questions?
What does the letter say?
This Milton, who was he? Why did knowing my father make him trust me?
As I mentioned before, he was our double agent in the Ministry of Energy. With his help, we were able to establish our contact in the Ministry of Medicine. In the early days of the rebellion, Milton also recruited your father as the official mechanic. They were good friends. I never met Cooper myself, but my understanding is that he was just as loyal as Milton. Losing them both has been a blow. I think we'll manage, though. After all, we have you now.
Oh, she didn't know.
You mentioned my father was with the rebellion in the early days. How come he never mentioned it?
It doesn't surprise me. The previous attempt at a rebellion was met with disastrous failure. They didn't manage to get very far before being discovered and quelled by the aristocracy. It's taken us a very long time to get back on track, but I intend to avenge our forefathers and deliver the justice they died for.
I clicked there by accident. Oh, interesting question.
If you're so against the government, why do you use the Ministry of Medicine's symbol as your code to get in here?
That's exactly what the aristocracy would expect. Having our own symbol would make us easier to find once they figured out what it was. Sometimes the best way to hide things is to put them in plain sight.
Fair enough.
Can you tell me what it is I'm meant to find?
Our contact was unable to provide the exact details in case the letter was intercepted. But if the information he did give us is correct, it means the government is covering up something very important having to do with the green lung vaccine. If you confirm this, it will be exactly what we need to expose the government's lies and incite a revolution.
What if it turns out to be a false lead?
It won't. Believe me, you'll find something in there. You have to.
Yeah, how am I supposed to do this?
What's the plan for getting me into the Ministry of Medicine?
An excellent question. You know how the wealthy have contracts with the aristocracy based on their support when they first formed?
I have a vague idea, sure.
If a government supporter were to show signs of green lung, the aristocracy would waste no time in sending a doctor to treat them. I want you to go to Frip Square. My sources tell me that a notable supporter has recently been showing symptoms of the plague. His name is Silas Harrison. He should be visited by a doctor very soon. Find out when and where the visit will take place. Then, intercept the doctor, disguise yourself, and enter the Ministry of Medicine. Once you've done that, you'll locate the central storage room, where they keep the vaccine supply. I suspect that's where you'll find what we're looking for.
Maybe I should write all this down. It's a lot to keep track of.
No, I'm sorry, but we can't have a paper trail. I trust you'll be able to make this happen. I know it's complicated and dangerous, but believe me when I say this information will change everything.
Okay. Steel trap, guys. I got it. Where do I go now?
I guess I should get started.
Good. Head over to Frip Square
Fripp
and
Square,
find
right.
out where Harrison
Just
is.
kidding.
That should get you close enough to intercept his doctor. You might also try checking at the ministry itself. They might have some information on when the doctor is set to make his house call. Once you're in the ministry, you can identify our contact by using the code phrase. I'm not sure how much help he'll be able to give you, but having an ally on the inside is at least better than nothing. I wish you luck, Amy. Remember that if you succeed, the Resistance will reward you in far greater ways than the aristocracy ever could.
Okay. Here we go.
A somewhat crude map of the city. Looks like
Things are
they're
getting
planning
real.
something near the Ministry of Energy Tower. I shouldn't interrupt. She's hard at work.
Don't waste time with that.
There's a bunch of stuff scribbled on it.
Okay.
Rule 1. Do not talk about the rebellion. Rule 2. Do not talk about the rebellion.
Good old Fight Club reference.
They must use this for target practice. The wig and noose are a nice touch.
Okay.
He's doing a nice job fixing that crossbow. She's really good. I've never seen someone's hands move so quickly.
They're not moving that fast.
Remember to wipe your feet when entering. There are no maids in this resistance.
Fair enough.
Need any help with that?
Nah, I'm alright.
I don't want to wake him. He's sound asleep. Nice to know things are relaxed enough around here that he can do that.
First of all, that guy's arm is really long. Second of all, it looks less like he's sleeping and more like he's dead.
Hey,
What do you want?
A big old jolt.
what's your theory on what's inside the Ministry of Medicine?
Knowing the aristocracy, it could be just about anything. But from what I've heard Danton say, it's definitely something big.
Keep on doing what you're doing.
For those of you that watch Techno Babylon on my channel and haven't noticed yet, that's the voice actor for Regis. She gonna talk to us now?
She can't
Oh right, she
speak.
can't speak. God, I forgot. I remember just after I said, is she gonna talk to us now? If Clem
How's
has
it
anything
going,
to add.
Not so bad, Amy. What's up?
See you later, Clem.
Take care of yourself.
Always a fun conversation, Clem. Thank you so much. It was fun to catch up with you. Yeah, let's go to... Oh,
Good day to you, merchant.
another
Go
offer.
away, you dog. I have nothing to say to you.
Now, there's no need to be.
I just try to make my living here. I have family to take care of, and no help from the aristocracy.
Well, if you would just let me...
My brother Pavel went out scavenging days ago and has not returned. We're all worried he's dead. What does the aristocracy do? Nothing. Sit in their towers and watch us starve. You were young. You do not remember life before the bombs. It was different. Guards were our friends, not monsters.
I appreciate your position, but...
Look, I think it's best if you just go. She's clearly upset.
Fine. I was here to extend an offer of food vouchers from the Ministry of Resources. But if she feels that way, it's her loss. Good day to you, citizen. I apologize for upsetting you.
Oh, thank you, Amy. I always get so angry when I see those guards.
I mean, he was pretty nice. Not gonna lie.
Hello, Mariska.
Amy!
You really shouldn't make trouble with the guards.
I'm not making trouble. It's them who are causing all the problems.
You know as well as I do, you haven't got a brother named Pavel.
Well, they need to understand that life's not easy for us. It's not like they do anything about it anyway.
Just try not to get so riled up, Mariska. He was trying to help you out.
The day I take help from those dogs is the day I die.
Okay, I kind
have to go now.
see what they're doing here.
You come back and see me again soon, all right?
They're making the choices a bit gray. It's like, yes, we're helping out this rebellion because it seems like the aristocracy is bad, but they're not making them into like the stereotypical bad guy. They're making the choice of who you want to support a bit more difficult because they're not just like stealing from the people. They're making offers, right? So yeah, I see kind of what they're doing with this story. I wonder if we're actually going to get to a point where we can make a decision about who to support. That would really intrigue me. Because it seems like we kind of have no choice but to support the rebellion right now. Okay, so we've got two new areas. We've got Frip Square and the Ministry of Medicine. Let's go by the Ministry of Medicine first, because Danton said that we could find out when the doctor is going to be doing their house call from them. So let's take a look. Got a guardhouse.
Must be some kind of checkpoint for visitors. Doesn't look like it would be very comfortable in there. The guard has the door closed. Something tells me that's a good thing.
Lots of kids walking around here.
That's a nice statue, although the base looks a bit unstable.
Oh, okay. That might come into play.
The main entrance to the Ministry of Medicine. I have to find a way in there.
That loose statue may come into play later. Go talk to the guard.
Excuse me.
What is it, citizen?
Could you tell me about this building, sir?
You don't get out much, do you? This is the Ministry of Medicine. They're in charge of all health-related issues in the city.
So this is where people come to get their vaccines?
Correct. Entry is by appointment only, I'm afraid.
I kind of figured as much. You know someone named Silas Harrison?
Silas Harrison? The name sounds familiar. But then, I see plenty of names on a daily basis. I have to write the name of all scheduled appointments here in my ledger.
Oh, really? He's gonna show me the ledger?
Don't suppose I could have a peek at your ledger.
Afraid not, miss. This is for government eyes only.
Worth a shot.
And not to be rude, but you don't look like a government employee to me.
What, me? Of course I am.
I just have to say, I've got the perfect life.
Good for you, miss. Now please, move along.
We try.
Keep up the good work.
Have a nice day, miss.
Okay, maybe, we can get him to leave the guardhouse
I can't reach it from down here.
by shooting this down.
Let's hope this works.
Probably best he's do it from behind the guardhouse.
What was that?
Door open. Yes. Okay.
What a mess. I told them this would happen eventually.
Perfect. Guardhouse. Go in.
Let's just have a look at this ledger. Here we go. Silas Harrison is being visited by a doctor this evening for
Okay, this
green
evening.
lung treatment. This information could be very important to certain people. Might be a good idea to take it with me.
Totally agree. Okay. I think that's all that we need to do here. Let's exit and let's go to the square. Frip Square.
Ah, Frip Square. I do so love the dirty looks I get from people when I walk through here.
Newsman, let's take a look around. Gotta exit. The exit. Poster.
This poster is encouraging people to get vaccinated for green lung. If only it were that easy for everyone.
Some kind of tree. Looks like it's losing its leaves. Statue.
That's a pretty dramatic statue. I guess that must be the eponymous Mr. Frip.
Got crows on ravens on the
This
statue.
guy's picked a very strategic location. That raven makes the statue look a lot classier. You know, I have to admit, this one is kind of cute. The Ministry of Knowledge. It's where they keep all the documents and educational materials from before the bombs. Extremely limited access, of course.
Okay, let's talk to the newsman.
This guy is the local news delivery system for the residents of Frip Square.
So it's kind of like a town crier.
Hello there.
May I help you with something?
Have you heard the name Silas Harrison?
I have, yes. He's fairly well known around these parts.
Can you tell me anything about him? Like where he lives?
Lady, I'm a town crier, not a town directory. If you want to put your nose where it don't belong, you're better off talking to Flora and Genevieve on the other side of the square.
Kind of a dick.
So you're a town crier? What do you actually do?
I deliver the news to the people of Frip Square. They ask about specific headlines, I tell them. Some sort of breaking news arrives from the government, I read it. It's rather simple, really.
So you spread propaganda, basically.
Can I hear some news?
Very well. Right now, the top headlines are Ministry of Energy restarts generators. Terrorists rumored in the Market District. Mysterious object spotted over quarantine zone. And the weather report. So, what'll it be?
Heh. Yeah, let's hear about the work that we did.
How about Ministry of Energy restarts generators?
Fine.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. The Ministry of Energy released a report saying that they have succeeded in restarting 60% of the city's reactors. As a result, more power will be available, starting with the area around Frip Square. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
So this is the guy making all the announcements. Can I, like, shut his booth down somehow?
Hello there.
May I?
Can I hear?
Very well. Right now, Ministry of Terrorists and so.
Just gonna skip through this.
I want to hear terrorists rumored in the Market District.
If you wish.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. Rumors have surfaced of a group of terrorists headquartered somewhere in the Market District. These dissidents are to be considered armed and extremely dangerous to public safety. Anyone with information leading to their arrest is encouraged to report to the nearest aristocrat guard. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Okay, let's hear the last one.
Can I hear?
Very right. Terrorists and so.
Mysterious objects. Interesting.
I'd like to hear mysterious objects spotted over quarantine zone.
Right you are.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. This past week, several citizens reported sighting a strange object in the sky over the quarantine zone. Rumors have persisted that it was the Reaper. However, the Ministry of Knowledge insists that this is not the case. The aristocracy reminds citizens not to be swayed by baseless rumors and superstitions. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Hello there.
May I?
I don't think this guy's with the resistance, but I'll try.
I've got some news for you. I've got the perfect life.
You, of all people, have the perfect life? I guess that really is news.
Alright,
I've got things to do.
Well then.
enough with this guy, unless I can...
I probably should. The news gets blasted out of those things for everyone to hear.
Unless I can disable his system somehow. Maybe later. Okay, let's speak to this old gentleman here.
Excuse me, sir?
Hello, miss. Oh, what can I do for you?
I'm Amy Wellard. It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too, Amy. My name is Maximilian Huber, but please call me Max.
Do you live around here?
Yes, just around the corner, but Ever since my wife passed, I like to get out of the house and spend time with my friends.
Your friends?
Yes, the ravens.
But this is like the affluent district in the city.
So, how much time do you spend with your friends?
Not all day, but most of it. They are beautiful creatures, aren't they? How those Reaper cultists have turned them into a symbol of fear is beyond me, but to each his own, I suppose. I only wish I had something to feed them with. The poor things look terribly hungry.
What do they eat?
Anything, really. Meat, vegetables, insects. They're not picky eaters by any means.
I don't know how that's gonna help us if we help him to feed the ravens.
I'm looking for Silas Harrison. Do you know him?
Know him? Not personally, but I know who he is, certainly.
You wouldn't happen to know where he lives, would you?
I'm afraid not. I never had any cause to pay him any social calls at his home. My apologies.
Maybe?
You know, it's days like these that make me realize I've got the perfect life.
That's a lovely attitude to have, my dear. Your optimism is inspiring.
Have a nice day, sir.
You too, my dear.
Have a nice day, Saint Nick.
The Ministry of...
I already read that. Signpost.
This is the intersection of Jordan Street and Booth Avenue. Wow, a 2003 Fairway debutante. I'm surprised it's still intact. Most of these were gutted for parts and metal in the years after Blast Day.
Interesting.
It's a small waste bin. It appears...
See if we can find anything in there.
I'm not picking up those ladies' garbage.
Okay. Let's talk to the ladies, I guess.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Oh. Where did you come from? She looks
course.
like she just came from the quarantine zone. Don't be silly. You know nobody ever leaves that awful place. In any case, I'm sure you've got a lottery job you should be doing. Why don't you run along and leave us to our conversation? Which reminds me, I need some new servants. I was entertaining guests the other day, and they kept interrupting.
Good help just keeps getting harder to come by.
Well, can I shoot them?
I can't just go around shooting people.
Yeah, but I could shoot them, right? No one likes them anyways. That's the end of this place. Okay.
There's no way I can just walk in there. I'd have to fill out heaps of paperwork and probably wait years for an appointment.
Huh. So maybe we have to help out Max.
A little too modern for my needs. Plus, I don't think the people around here would take too kindly to scavengers.
Just go and break down the car right in front of them. Okay. Just want to make sure that this is in fact the end. Yeah, it is. Can't go any further. Okay, let's go talk to Mariska. See if we can get some food for those ravens. I think Mariska is our best bet. She's got tons of food, right? Market District East. She mentioned something about pumpkins.
Hello, Mariska.
Amy, hello.
Do you have any vegetables a raven might like to eat?
Good call,
Ravens?
Luckless.
Yes, I see them around my garden all the time. They love my alfalfa sprouts.
Have you got any for sale?
Sure, but take this bag. On the house.
Are you sure?
Yes, I owe you after helping me with the guard. It's the least I can do.
Thanks.
Perfect.
I have to go now.
Okay, you come back and see me again soon, all right?
Perfect. Now let's go back to the old man, Max. I'll give him the bag, I guess.
Excuse me, sir. I got this bag of alfalfa sprouts. You know, so you can feed the birds.
Thank you. This will certainly make the birds pleased.
Excuse me, sir.
Hello, miss. Oh, what can I do for you?
How... Oh, okay. We can talk more to him.
Do you know the two women over there? They're kind of rude.
Them? Oh, don't pay them any mind. They're just a couple of harpies who have nothing better to do with their time than gossip about everything. You should hear them any time the newsman reads out a headline. It's non-stop chatter. But please, let's discuss something more worthwhile, shall we?
Okay. So we want to get the newsmen to read a headline that they're going to comment on.
That little raven up there isn't getting any food.
You're right. I'll toss some extra food closer to it so it can eat.
Oh.
Those flying rats just knocked the waste bin over. Oh, the smell!
Disgusting. I hope a street cleaner comes to clean it up.
Seriously.
Good for them. Now, my guess is something fell out of the waste bin.
Well, it's about time someone came. Now, what was that you were saying, Genevieve?
Do you believe in the Reaper, Flora?
Goodness, no. That's just a bedtime story to scare children.
I don't know. The other day, I could have sworn I saw a raven with red eyes staring at me.
Really, Jenny? I wouldn't have expected you to be the superstitious type. Please, let's talk about something else.
Really, Jenny? 100-page survey. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up this episode here, guys. We'll be back with some more soon. I hope you enjoyed it. Plot is thickening for sure. Like I said, I'm curious to see if we're gonna get an opportunity to make a decision about who to support. The aristocracy or the rebellion. That would be cool. Anyways, this is Luckless Lovelocks signing off for now, and remember, I love you all.